Welcome back to Bluudys Garage. Today brings a different vehicle past the garage. I'm working on my fiance's Yaris. I'll do a little show. She's had it a few years. It's a proper little run around and it has quite a few issues, but most importantly it sounds like a race car at the moment, and that's because the exhaust is snapped. So I have a full exhaust system. Well, I say full, it's pretty long. That goes to the bottom of the cat and that goes to the back box, or whichever way around it is. Don't actually know which way around it is at the moment. Oh, that's the cat, because that's the Lambda, I can see it over there. So it's the cat in that side, back box this side. So yes, that's what I've got, and I'll show you the car. And we can have a little laugh at it, because it's a Toyota Yaris and it does have 3 wheel trims, and one of them is a Vauxhall Corsa one. Let's have a little laugh. Bless her. Yeah, it's her, she don't care, she don't like cars. But it sounds like a race car. I've got a couple of other videos to do on it as well, so there'll be a few joining the channel. So this is how to replace your middle section on your Toyota Yaris video. So it's a 2006 and the newer shape Yaris. Got some battle scars on it, as you can see. Got a lovely Vauxhall Corsa wheel trim, but she doesn't really mind, she's not really bothered. I'm going to get the backup end in the air at the moment, because obviously I need to, this whole section goes the full length of the car. I was just showing you the car to start with, and you have to excuse the wind as well. It's quite windy today. So I might just start it up so you can hear the race car. Bloody cottage. It's so funny and it's so loud. So we can have a closer look at the new exhaust. It's really thin, it's like 1.5 inches, if that, the diameter of the pipe. You have your landing sensor going there, and then it's all shaped ready. Your little middle box, and then it cuts all the way to, takes onto the back box there. And what I've also got with it are 2 new compression gaskets. So one for that end and obviously one for that end. So it's time to get underneath the car now. Well, I'm going to get the back end up in the air, and then it's going to be time to get underneath the car and have a look where it's snapped. That's the plan. So I'm underneath the side of the, well, I'm underneath the front of the car at the moment, looking down the middle. You can just see, and I'm going to zoom in, even though I don't like zooming in. There, very shaky, is where it snapped off. I'll show you better when I get down there. I'm at the front at the minute, like I said. I'm going to spray the Lambda sensor with lots of WD, and lots of WD on them 2 bolts there as well. And with a bit of luck we'll be able to get them all out without any issues. And then I'll move down to the bottom of the car and we'll have a look where it snapped. I'm hoping you can see on camera. There we go, it's just focused. This is why it's making all the noise in the world. It's so rotten, it's unreal. So rotten. Yeah. So that's where she snapped, and that's the reason why she sounds like a race car, or like a tank, either or. You can see the state of the exhaust here. Really bad. A couple of hangers I need to do. And I've got some more bolts at the back. Just there. I'm going to try and spray them. And then fingers crossed we'll be able to get all of them out. Done the ones at the front, I'm just going to let them soak a bit and penetrate and drip, and then we'll have a bash at getting this one off. So I've disconnected the Lambda sensor because it'll be much easier to get it out when I've got the exhaust off the car, and I'm less likely to like kink up the cable and cause any damage. Plus it means then I can put it into the new pipe before attaching it onto the car again, so that I can then make it nice and tight, plug it straight into the car, and then I won't kink the cable, so I won't snap anything. So that's what I've just done. So what I just did is I used my breaker bar to loosen it off slightly because it was really tight, and then I used my impact gun to undo the bolt. Make sure you save your spring, because I haven't got any new springs and I ain't got no new bolts. So make sure you save them and you'll be able to use them again. So I'm going to do the same now. I'm not sure if I'll be able to film it and do it. But I'll have a go. As you can see, that's dropped off nicely now. You see the old gasket up there? Just need to take this bit off the rubbers in the middle of the car, and then this front section will be off. Then just got to do the back one. So there's the front section that's split, that's come off. It's literally snapped where it was welded. Maybe someone might be able to clean it up and put a sleeve over it and weld it, but it's only cost me 80 quid for a new piece. That included new gaskets as well. So just got the back one to do now. Got to take them bolts out, which should come off. This bit's actually coming undone really easy. Like that one's already undone already. I didn't even need my ball. She's actually loose now. I just need to take this off, and then we'll have this piece off as well. There we are. There's the second bit. What a crap. Wow, what a crap state it's in there, put it that way. Does it look the same shape as the new one? Yeah, pretty much. Put it side by side and we'll be able to tell better. Yeah, we're pretty much the same. Quite happy about that, thank God. Time for a drink. So now what I need to do is take the lambda sensor out. So I'm going to put this in the vise and use my spanner, and then hopefully crack it off and undo it, and I'll be able to put it in that one. So that's what I'm going to do next, and then we'll be able to put it back on the car. I love my vise setup. My vise has obviously got the jaws at the top, but it's also got teeth underneath designed to clamp round pipes. So it's on there. It's just a case of now undoing that with my 24mm spanner. I have soaked it in WD, but I'm going to put some more WD on it and hope for the best. Correction, it's 22mm spanner, not 24. As you can see. Wow, that's tight. I think I'm going to have to use some more WD. So it's took some heat, big ass spanner, and another big ass spanner, but we finally freed it off. Don't touch it now, it's very hot. Look how loose it is now. Look how loose it is. Take my spanner off now. It's freaking hot as well. And then we have one oxygen sensor, also known as a lambda sensor. It's bloody warm. Tight. So the lambda sensor's in, it's nice and tight. I've took off the old rubber gaskets. Rubber gaskets? Freaking rubber exhaust mounts, hangers, whatever you want to call them. Mounts. Grommets? I don't freaking know. Rubber things. I need to slide them on over there and slide them over that one. Take this down and put it underneath the car. Get the new gaskets out. Line everything up and bolt it on. But I think I've got to remove a gasket on the front. I think on the cat at the moment the gasket's still on. So I need to do that. So you can see I've placed the gasket over the end. I've not connected this one on just yet. I'm going to do that at the end when I've adjusted it and it's in the right place. Go upside down. That one's on, so it's hold the exhaust up in the middle. There's no bolts attached at the front yet either. That's purely just This is just holding the weight up of the exhaust. So I'm actually going to put in one of these ones here, go and do the front and then come back and finish off at the back. I am struggling for room, so I'm going to have to do this one and then I'll show you after. So that's the back 2 bolts in. I'm just going to put this hanger on now and then we'll move up to the front. And then we're not that far away from starting it up. So same on the front. You can just see, I know it's sideways now, this is how they go together. They've got this conical gasket in, which closes up the gap. I just got the landing sensor to connect on and then we'll start it up. So the exhaust is all put together. Excuse the noisy neighbours, they're very noisy, you can hear them freaking shout. Time to give her a start up. Go, nice and quiet. I don't know why I'm showing you the ground, you can't see a noise. That's just as it should. Looks just as it should, not that we've changed the back box. Absolutely fine. And there's no lights on the dashboard for the lambda sensor. So, all good. So thank you very much for watching. This has been how to change the middle section on a Toyota Yaris. Quite easy, to be fair. It's like 4 bolts and a couple of hangers and your lambda sensor. So if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I shall see you in another video. And don't forget to check out my website, www.bluudysgarage.com. Peace. Dirty hand. Peace. Bluedy out.